Hi, everyone. I'm Rodney Reisdorf, CEO and co-founder of Verivend. And today I want to answer a question that we get quite often, and that's how easy is it for a fund admin, a general partner, or an investment sponsor, really any customer of Verivend to get started with our platform? We're not talking about painful implementations. We're not talking about long software customization timelines. Our time to value is about as instant as it can get. And you can see the timer above me in the corner there. I'm going to show you in real time, in a matter of just a few minutes, how easy and quick it is for a customer to get started with using Verivend. So I'm going to go ahead and start the timer and share my screen. And the first thing I'm going to do is create my Verivend account. So this is going to give me access to set up my entity and manage that entity through the Verivend platform. So I'm going to enter my name, my email address, and I'm going to choose a password that I'm going to use when I log into my Verivend account. I'll click sign up, and it's going to confirm that my account has been created and ask me to confirm my email. So this is what the email looks like. Thanks for signing up with Verivend, Rodney. I'm just going to click on that confirm email button right in the email. And now it's going to take me into the login screen, and it's going to confirm that my email has been verified. So what I'm going to do is enter the email address and password that I just used to set up when I created my Verivend account and click login. And now I'm going to set up my entity. So we're going to say that I'm the GP of Pitch Fund. And I'm going to enter my tax ID. And we'll say that this is an LLC. And I'm going to enter my address information and my contact information, my phone number, and website address. We'll click save and continue. And this is the second and final step of the setup process. So I'm going to be asked to enter some transactional volume information. This is really so we can do our due diligence on all new customers at Verivend to make sure that our platform is as secure and reputable as we need it to be. So we're going to say that Pitch Fund is going to be a $50 million fund. And on an annual basis, we're going to do about 250 transactions. We're going to upload our articles of organization or our certificate of incorporation just to provide proof that this is a legitimate entity that we've set up. And then I'm going to enter any beneficial owners and individual information. So I'll click on enter beneficial owner. We'll say that that's me. And I'll enter my own information here. And I'm going to upload my photo ID and enter my SSN. And then we'll finish off with entering the individual information for one individual with significant responsibility for managing the legal entity. So as the managing partner, that'll be me again. And just like we did with the beneficial owner information, we'll upload our photo ID and enter our SSN. So you can see as we go along, all of the green check marks appear as we complete each section, and I'm going to click on submit for review. So now I'm going to get a confirmation that I've successfully completed everything I need to verify my account. Again, here at Verivend, we do a due diligence verification on all new customers that sign up. That just ensures the integrity and security of the platform. This is done same day, if not within a matter of an hour or a few hours after the sign up. So we're just going to fast forward time a little bit. I'm going to verify this new entity so we can start using the platform. And we'll just go ahead and refresh here now that we're verified. And now I have a fresh instance of Verivend for Pitch Fund that I can start managing. So let's do a couple things here. Let's first add another managing partner account. So we'll go to the user section on the left-hand navigation. And let's say that we want to add my other managing partner to Verivend so that they can access the entity and manage it just like I can. So all I'm going to do is click on the new user button in the upper right-hand corner. We'll say that our managing partner is Brandon. We'll enter his email address, and I can choose a number of user access roles. We'll just say that he's going to have admin access. And we'll click save. And now he's going to receive an email invitation saying that you've been invited to access Pitch Fund under with Verivend, and he'll have the same access as I do. Let's go to the organization info and let's upload our logo for our organization so that it's branded and all of the email communications that go out will show that. So I'm going to click on upload logo. I'm going to find the Pitch Fund logo. You can see in the left-hand side, it shows the Pitch Fund logo. And again, any emails that go out to our LPs from Verivend will carry that same logo. And then what I'm going to do is go to the contacts area. The contacts area is where all of our LPs and investors will live so that we can start interacting with them on the Verivend platform. So I have the option to add them one by one, but what I'm going to do is click on the import contacts button. We have a very easy and simple to use template that can be filled out in Excel for as many investors and LPs as you need. I've already prepared a file, and so I'm going to click on upload file. We're going to find that file, and with just a few clicks, you can see that we have now loaded in 50 different investors into Pitch Fund. So we'll click close. We can see that we've got all of our investors loaded into the platform. And now let's say we want to send out capital calls to these 50 investors. So I'm going to go over to the capital calls area. Again, just like contacts, we can add capital calls one by one, or we have the option to import, which I'll click on the import capital calls button. So I get a nice outline of the import file fields. Again, with this, I've prepared a file, so I can click on upload file. We'll upload our file here, and you can see with just a few clicks again, we have imported $15 million in capital calls for 50 investors. I'll close this window here, and I'm just going to expand this view so I can view all 50 at once. I can now see who the recipient is going to be for this capital call, the amount, the due date. All the imported capital calls are set to draft. They have not yet been sent out, which we'll do in just a second, and then the description for each of these capital calls. So now that I've imported all 50 of these capital calls, I'll click on the checkbox in the header row, and I'm going to click on send capital calls. I'm just going to confirm that I want to publish and send 50 capital calls. These are going to be sent out to all of the LPs right away. And we'll give this just a second. And now I have the confirmation that 50 capital calls have been sent. So now each of these 50 investors have an email in their inbox saying that Pitch Fund has sent you a capital call on Verivend, and they'll be able to get into the platform in their own secured investor portal, view the capital call and fund the capital call in just a matter of minutes. So as the GP, I'll go back to the dashboard, and now I can see a pie chart that's going to take shape in real time as my investors view the capital calls, schedule payments, submit payments, and then move to fully paid. And I'll be able to see my Verivend wallet balance increase as the funds for those capital calls come into the platform.